guys, and welcome back to I Loaf You. Today we have something really exciting planned. We are going to be making hard rolls. Alright, I will include the recipe along with everything in the description down below, and we will get right to it. I'll meet you over at the mixer. Alright, so we're going to add in our active yeast or live yeast or cake yeast first, followed by our lukewarm water, which we want generally between temperatures of 90 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. That way it's warm enough to activate the yeast but not going to kill the yeast. We then add our flour in on top of our yeast mixture and add our dough conditioner on top of that. We then put it on the mixer and add the dough hook, and we like to mix on low speed for 7 minutes before we turn it up to allow the dough to fully mix. We see here that it's starting to come together and forming a ball. Not quite there yet. And now at 4 minutes we generally turn the speed up to 2 to allow it to finish mixing. We're now going to scale out our dough into 4-ounce balls. That way it is the appropriate size for our hard rolls. We just bench rest it for a few minutes as we're measuring the rest out. That way it relaxes and is easy to form into the correct shapes when we move on to our next step. We're now going to form our dough into small balls that are the right shape and size for our hard rolls. And again, let them rest while we finish forming the rest of the balls. Now we're going to flatten out our balls of dough. You can use a hard roll press, or you can use a whisk. They both work. You want to cut, but you don't want to cut all the way down through to your hand or the workbench. It will form more of a flour when they rise rather than a hard roll if you cut a little too far. At this point, we're going to put all of our hard rolls on a sheet pan with cornmeal and spray them with warm water. That way our toppings will stick. We here put poppy seeds on top of ours, but you can use whatever topping you like, or you can leave them plain. When you're all set with that, we are going to put it in a proof box, or just leave it on the bench and cover it to let them double in size. And this is doubled in size and ready to go in the oven. So we will put it in the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 14 minutes. And here you see our finished hard rolls just about to come out of the oven, and we will show you the finished product. And you see here that we have a nice golden brown color, which is what you're really looking for on the outside of a hard roll. It's nice and crusty on the outside. The toppings are nice and dispersed from the dipping instead of sprinkling them on top. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you'd like to see more or have certain requests or any questions, please let us know. Find us on Twitter at loaf_you. And we hope to see you again. Happy baking!